So, can you make beats on the Vision Pro? Is it possible to make beats on the Vision Pro? Kinda. All right. So, first and foremost, I want to say that this is such a new technology that a lot of these apps have been ported over from the iPad version. So some of these developers have not even had a chance to even test out their stuff.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 2 1 2.
As you can tell, Koala Sampler works immediately.
Check 1 2 1 2. Check 1 check
And this is just me
check
screwing around internally with the device.
check 1
It all functions just like Koala
check
Sampler
1 2 1 2.
does on an iPad. All the gestures that you typically use with Vision Pro, very easy to use. I actually, I could have just used internal files to drop in here, but I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and try some a Sade song. So I muted it out so I don't get a copyright strike for playing the whole song. But I am literally sampling in a Sade song right now. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like to trim and chop and do all the things that you would typically do in Koala Sampler. And I'll talk a little bit over it while the samples are playing so I don't get a copyright strike again. So everything plays normal, right? Like it's literally just like it was on your iPad, except it's in the middle of the air. All the functionality is the same as a regular, but I'm actually using my fingers to pull. I mean, this is pretty crazy, like wild technology. Now, this is where things get a little weird, and I've ordered a Bluetooth MIDI drum pad in order to see if this fixes some of the issues. But I can't see, as of right now, programming a drum beat or programming chops would be extremely difficult. But you can see that the technology, we're almost there. Like, this is pretty wild that these things work almost straight out of the box. Uh, Actually spoke with the developer of Koala and let him know that there were some quirky things about it, and he's super excited to see that it's working on here. I'm super excited to see it's working on here too, because the Vision Pro really truly is kind of the next level of technology and making music, and there's so many other things you can do with it. You can pair it with your Mac and do other things. So like you could use Ableton while you're making beats on another machine, and you could see both screens at the same. There's tons of things you can do, right? So here's me reactivating some features. I'm gonna talk over this sample after I time stretched it, and that time stretch you can see works just as good as it does on the iPhone or the iPad. So I mean, you've got to really kind of be impressed by these things working. And I'm just moving things over. I'm going to look for some auto chop abilities here. Boom. I mean, everything works pretty much the same as it does, but like I said, it's literally in the middle of my piano room, where my mother's piano is. Rest in peace, mom. So, I mean, imagine anything that you can do on your iPad with this particular program. You can do, you can absolutely do in Vision Pro. So that's where we're at. I mean, you can dump and do all these things too. So It's the future. It's the future. Hope you enjoy.